Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd. It's the 21st of April 2014. Tomorrow is official Earth Day, but we had Earth Day on the 20th at World Peace Wetland Prairie. This was a day or two before. This is Amber Tripati. She uses World Peace Wetland Prairie and some other local prairie areas for her study for her doctoral dissertation, and it's on bumblebees. And guess what? She showed me that little guy. It's a relative of the wood bee that Emily sings about. It's a relative of and that may be one there too. But anyway, a tiny bumblebee relative, same species or category as the carpenter bee. That's what Emily sings about as a wood bee. Well, I would be a wood bee if I could. Anyway, certified wildlife habitat, that's what it is. We're often trying to get people to participate in, and it's easy, it's inexpensive, and the city will like you to do it because it'll help save our watershed and our air quality and our insects and our healthy wildlife. Lilac plant in bloom at World Peace Wetland Prairie. Here's the young lady there, the little girl who won the egg hunt at World Peace Wetland Prairie. And there's Catherine and Mary Beth, volunteers, excellence. And there's Hank Kaminsky after the presentation of the piece of his sculpture there. Catherine and Mary Beth got separated there. Why? Because I made a picture of them, then I made a picture of Hank, then I made a picture of them again. So that's how they come up. Dick Bennett with Mary Beth sitting under the canopy and Emily Kate singing. And here's Lauren Hawkins making part of the presentation about the origin of that sculpture. And it was very popular. We didn't have a big crowd at one time, but we had nearly 100 people total in an afternoon when it was Easter Sunday. So we've got video coming, but I haven't posted any of it online yet. But maybe we'll have some of it on this station and very soon on YouTube. Anyhow, I'm about to stop making pictures there and go up to make a presentation to Dick Bennett, which was for his longtime support of all things peace, justice, and ecology, and equality. And that's the sign I'm holding is actually just not the presentation that I read, which was from Mayor Jordan, actually, honoring Dick Bennett for his service to the city. But that's a picture of Dick Bennett we made in 2004 when he first visited that land. And he's standing in that photo on the trestle that's now been turned into a paved trail across the town branch just on the west side of the Hill Place Apartments, new portion of the Salagi Trail. Okay, well, there's a different lady with a lady named Catherine Barnhart. And suddenly we've got all these children up on top of the new mound of peace or whatever. It could be, say they're still on the hill like the band that was playing, I guess. And we just got some snapshots of people around the group here, from the group around the scene. And that's, of course, John Rule, you see on here a lot. Edward Hestvanik, who has a shop on MLK at the corner of Govan Avenue, and they have a lot of art there. And his wife's also there somewhere. We may see her in a second, but anyway, it was quite a nice day, and people seemed to have fun. And there's the lady who came over. She's a person that I see at the senior center often, and she and about 3 or 4 others from the senior center actually showed up on Easter Sunday afternoon. Those are all family members and you can tell maybe which one's the mother, and I can name part of them on the left. That's Robin Riggins, but I can't name everybody else, and we have to keep moving anyway. Okay, until next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. That's what World Peace Weapon Prairie does. See you. Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and we've got 36 photos from Fayetteville, Arkansas. Let's see what we got. Joyce Richards. I believe that she has never missed World Peace Wetland Prairie Earth Day, and she showed up at the last minute, as did Joanna Pollock with her new son. And they were just in time. We were starting to close down, and musicians were shutting down. That's when you know it's over. 5 o'clock on Sunday, Earth Day, 2014. And there, Don Kelly and Ellis Ralph were looking at the baby, and now Donna's talking to Joanna, and some more people that came in late. Some of those were there the whole time, and it was just about all done. But everybody had fun. Kelly Mulholland there and his friend, whose name I still can't remember, but anyhow, he's one of his oldest friends, he says. And they were out there at the end. He got there sort of late in the show. But anyhow, it was a great day. And on Monday night, after I had recorded a short take, I went over to the Chamber of Commerce office, and they had a presentation by Marty Matlock. You saw in the previous picture there. And these are some of the members of the Environmental Action Committee. And, of course, along with them, there's Kit Williams, the city attorney, and he tries to stay knowledgeable about everything. The Science of Sustainable Design was Marty Matlock's show, and there in the center is Susan Idlet, and she's receiving an award for Sustainable Business of the Year, I guess. Well, there's a blue butterfly, tiny hair streak category in blue. And anyway, that award was for Subaru, the Nelms Subaru in Fayetteville. Here's Amsonia Tavern, Montana, I believe it is. Anyway, that's the Amsonia that has the large leaves, and all that's at World Peace Wetland Prairie. And there's also a narrow-leaved one. This is a very fringy like orchid, not orchid, but tulip. And you see inside there, you can see the legs of a tiny spider and some kind of flower fly or native bee, I'm not sure. That's Spring Beauty, Claytonia virginica. It's the mascot, shall we say, of the Natural or the Native Plant Society of Arkansas, and it's always very popular this time of year. That's the bird's foot violet, and it's beautiful. It's just one in bloom at World Peace Wetland Prairie on Earth Day, and it had passed its bloom, and this one came out the next day off the same root base, and so had to show it. That's an elderberry leaf with a flower fly of some kind on it. Don't know the species, of course. That's those tiny sprouts in the center. Those are milkweed coming up, and that one's coming up. You notice around the base, the old stem. So we don't know how big the roots are in there, but there were 14, I think, coming up this week. And that's Lonicera sempervirens. We've been showing these for years. And finally, they're in bloom. They weren't very bright, so people at World Peace Wetland Prairie on Earth Day, Sunday version of Earth Day, didn't get to see them that red. These are just getting better every day. And of course, we've got lots of irises and bevel, and we've got that's a tiny bee, native bee, and that's a tiny or honeybee. Both of them on spiderwort. Well, we just had a great time last weekend, and hope next year it'll be just as good. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd. It's your part. We'll keep the water clean, air pure, and the woods green. See ya.